Don't you just love the fact that I always look like I just came from a windstorm? I swear I didn't, but it always looks that way. I have my contact lenses in, so when I have to wear cheater glasses to see close up. Here's my coffee. Welcome to Solo Iced Coffee. I'm really trying to love that name, the channel name. I'm trying to love it, but I haven't loved it yet. And I've had it for a while, which for me is pretty darn good. My door didn't close. I'm waiting for a package from Amazon that was supposed to be here by 1:30. It's not here yet. It has ink for the printer. It has a case for my phone. The case I have now just has the protection on the back. It's just a back case, but it doesn't protect the cameras. And I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max only because, and I'm paying for it for 3 years too, only because the last phone I had was an 11 and I had it for 6 years. And I couldn't put some programs on, some apps and stuff. So this one I'll have for another 6 years. Anyway, it's got the cameras in the back and there's no protection there. So and there's no protection on the front on my screen. So this one has a front protection, back protection, and a camera protection. And then I also ordered wedding bands for Gio. And here's the situation. Right before we got married, he was sized, and he was sized at an 11.5. Gio is just about 6 feet tall. He weighs 174 pounds. He's in the body range, you know, he's not overweight or anything. He's 174, but he's a really big guy. And I'm really tiny. I'm like 100 pounds and 5'2". So, you know, anyway. So he was sized at an 11.5. So that's what we bought, an 11.5. And it was too big. So he wore it with this stuff that you wrap around your ring to keep it in place. And so I bought him a size 11. Now these are rings we got from Etsy, okay? So they were not expensive rings. They were something like $30, basic, silver, basic. We had gone into a couple jewelry stores and they're looking at like $800 for a basic silver band. I'm like, that's just crazy. So we got the 11, I got him an 11, and the 11 was still too big. So that's what he's wearing now is the 11, but he's got that stuff on the back of it, that stuff you wind around it, and it's always turning, and it drives me crazy. So I ordered him 2 wedding bands from Amazon, 2 silver basic. I ordered a 10.5 and a 10, and I figure one of them is going to fit. And he's been losing weight because of his eating habits, his change in eating habits for his heart, right? And we walk every day. And so he's getting a lot of exercise. And so he's dropping weight in a healthy way to, I think he'll plateau at like 170. But as he loses weight, you lose weight in your fingers too. So I'm waiting on that Amazon package, and it's not here yet. And then there's a package on the neighbor's porch, and I thought maybe they delivered it to the wrong house, but I checked my Amazon account and it didn't say delivered. It says out for delivery. But he's definitely late. And the couple things I ordered, they would be in a smaller bag than what is on the neighbor's porch. Okay. 2 things. One, it's May 2nd today. I didn't have a video up yesterday. I did a video, but I thought it was really stupid, and I didn't put it up. So, someone sent me an email. So and you know who you are. So I got your email. I read it. I'm going to get back to you. Okay. And I love you too. So know that. I have 3 May birthdays written down in my journal book, which is over on the step. One of them is tomorrow, May 3rd. And then 2 of them are on May 24th. I had asked everybody that I would talk with on Messenger, I asked you guys when your birthdays were. And I think everybody responded, but maybe one person. And so if your birthday's in May and you would want me to wish you a happy birthday here, put it in the comments what date your birthday is in May and what your name is. Just your first name. And if you're not comfortable giving me your first name, make a name up, or give me, I'll just use your Google name. If you want, you don't have to. And hit the subscribe if you want, but you don't have to do that either. I want to show you what I got in my over-the-counter order. My Aetna insurance allows me to order stuff every 3 months, every quarter. And I get $105 allowance, but I can't spend all $105 because there's tax. So I'll show you what I got for the month of April. I can't order again until July, which is fine, but I'll show you what I picked. They give you a catalog and you pick from the catalog. I got a bottle of Head & Shoulders. Gio uses Head & Shoulders. Got a bottle of that. I had just bought him a bottle, but we got extra. I got 3 hand soaps. That'll go with the 5 that I ordered from the last round, so I've got 8 hand soaps. That they went up in price just like everything else, right? I ordered 2 Listerine Cool Mints. And I ordered a bottle of stool softeners and a bottle of ibuprofen soft gels. I love the soft gels. I think they work so much better than the regular capsules or caplets. I love the soft gels. And I ordered baby wipes. I use baby wipes sometimes for just a quick freshen up. And so these are actually like baby wipes. They came in this really cute packaging. I got 3 of these, and there's 56, and they're fragrance free in the package. So I like it when they're this little. I ordered Gio a toothbrush, AA battery operated with the extra head. And it's like, I have an Oral-B that you charge. I've had it for, I guess maybe, I don't know, a couple years. But I got him this. Right now he's using a toothbrush. You push the button and it does the spin. But this is going to be a whole lot better, I think, because of the type of head that it has. And then this is my, I ordered this, the 2 replacements for my Oral-B. If I was to go into Walmart to get these, they're like $38. That's about how much they were when I got them in the catalog. But now I don't have to get them. I'm so appreciative of the program. It's a completely different program than what I had last year. Last year I had a program that I could order each month, a little bit each month. But this is what I have through Aetna. I also am proud to say, after 2.5 weeks of stalling, I called the doctor's office. I called Gio's doctor's office, and I got an appointment for June, towards the end of June, to go, and it's a regular 6-month checkup, and it's basically going to be like kind of like a meet and greet for me with his doctor. I have met her twice with him for his appointments. She's so nice. I really like her. And right now I had a resident doctor. You guys know that. And I just really wanted a doctor. The girl that was my resident doctor, she was a first-year resident. And I just wanted, at my age and stuff, I just wanted somebody with a little more experience. You guys understand. I know you understand that. She's very sweet. So I'm moving over to Gio's doctor. It's a nice practice in a nice building. It's a nice office. It's good. So I did get that done. I put it off for 2.5 weeks because of my anxiety, and I kept putting it off, and I had to call to find out if they took my insurance, which they do. And so I got that done. Gio right now is not here. I'm on my own. I'm rarely on my own. Him and I are together a lot. But he's right now, he had to take his car to the mechanic just so the mechanic could take a look at it because his car is really loud. And we knew it was a muffler issue, and he gets his car inspected in 12 days. So what happened was a piece of pipe broke off, and so the mechanic is going to fix that when he does the inspection. And so we have about 12 days to work with that, but we have the Corolla, which we took this morning. So anyway, so he went to the mechanic to have the mechanic just look at the car so the mechanic had the right parts come the day of inspection, okay? And then he went over to his daughter's house because they have a saw, a table saw, and he took those boards that he needs for the back of his canvas. He took the boards over to cut the boards the way he needs them cut. I keep waiting for my package. So that's where he is. He won't be super long. So this morning I went to CVS. I drove the car. We went to get spring water first, got 2 gallons of spring water. So it's about a 12-minute, give or take, about a 12-minute drive from here to the spring water place. And then across the street is where CVS is. I went down to get my alprazolam, so I got that picked up. I have a 0 copay on that, which I appreciated. And then from there we went to the grocery store, and my groceries were $98 and some change. We came home with 4 brown bags of groceries for $98. I can remember a time, if I spent $98, I would come in with 8 bags of groceries. But you guys know what's happening, right? And it's a little crazy. I will say the store we went in, which is called Little, I think it's pronounced Little, almost all the meat was gone. There was very little meat out in the cold sections. The freezer sections were well stocked. Dairy was well stocked. But the meat wasn't, which is kind of odd for a Friday. But anyway, so dropped $98 there, paid my cell phone bill, which was $85, got that done. If you would say a prayer for my son, I don't think I mentioned this. My son, I mean, I know you guys know Kenny, and you know he has Sjogren's syndrome. He's in early stage heart failure, and he has Sjogren's, and he's living out of the area. He's 6 to 7 hours away from me. And he has a job, and he's very independent, and he's very self-sufficient. And this month is 2 years since he got out of prison. So May 30th is his 2-year freedom anniversary. And, you know, the rate of recidivism, which means, if you don't know, but most of you do, most of the guys that come out of prison go back in because they can't find housing, they can't get a job, people won't hire convicted felons, like whatever their crime is. For Kenny, it was heroin use, heroin addiction, and then crimes committed from the heroin addiction, which was a whole lot of primarily petty crimes for the most part, and then they add up and they become felonies. Misdemeanors become felonies. And he did 3 years of county time and 5 years and 7 months of state time. So this May, the end of May, now is 2 years that he's been out. So I'm super proud of him for that, because it's been really hard on him with the Sjogren's disease. And so, but he got a job, and he drives people back and forth to the airports. And he was driving out of state, and his right leg bothers him sometimes, starts to swell up. So he had some swelling. So he's being checked right now somewhere, I guess at an urgent care somewhere in the area of Cincinnati, which is where he was when he was told to stop driving by his boss. I don't know if I showed that. I don't know what I say when I do a video, so if I repeat myself, just bear with me. 1, I'm getting older. 2, I'm acknowledging I'm getting older. 3, I do so many videos that I don't put up. Like if I put up every video I did, I would probably have 1,000 videos up. And right now I think I have 100 and something. But I do videos and then I delete them. So I don't know what I've told yous and what I haven't told yous. So bear with me if I repeat myself. Geo has my template now set up. It's not the template I wanted for my website. It's a different template. So I need to go up onto the computer and I need to change things around, but he has to show me how to do that. So I do have a website, but there's nothing on it, and I have to get it all set up. As soon as it's set up, I'll let you guys know what it is, so you can pop over there, and you can be a part of making it into a blog, and I'll be writing about my life. So that's that. Mother's Day is right around the corner. If your mom is still with you, or your grandmom, or whoever was your mom figure in your life. My mom has passed. It's been the 13th will be 3 years since my mother passed, and her and I were estranged from 2006. And it's raining. Yeah. And some of my kids and I are estranged. Some people have asked about my kids. A couple of my kids were estranged for a variety of reasons that I might at some point touch on. But Mother's Day is right around the corner. So if you have a tight family unit, thank goodness for you guys. But Kenny, with as much as Kenny can be a pain in my butt sometimes, he'll either call or he'll text. So he just texted me now. I want to see how he's doing. Send off positive vibes for him if you would. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.